Here is my Tradovate chart setup for 1 minute chart and the 500 volume bars. This is an empty 1 minute bar chart. When you click on this gear, you see there is only bar settings. You can change colors, things, etc. Now we are gonna add some indicators. In order to do that, click on this indicators tab on the top left, and from here, if you don't have all these, what I'm gonna tell you, you can download from Explore Community Indicators here. When you click on it, you can type here to search and install, then they will show on this list here. So first I'm going to install the add the 50 moving average, my favorite 50 SMA line, and for that it is I think volume based. No, I guess under moving averages. Okay, moving averages and simple moving average. Click on that, and I will make this 20. 50, and I'll do the color yellow, and I make this solid everything, and everything else is the same, and click save. So we got this 50 line here, and after that I add exponential moving average. I do green color and I do 200. Okay, maybe a bit more dark green. Okay, so we have 50 and 200 exponential, and I also do the opposites. Not the opposite, but the exponential for 50 and the SMA for 200. So let's add those. So this is for 200. I already have exponential for 200. And I do this the again green color, and with dots, and make it less strong. So maybe 33. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. So this line here is 200 SMA, and this is 200 exponential. And I do the same thing for 50. Exponential, and I do 50, and I do yellow. And save. Okay, so we have 50 SMA, 50 exponential, and we have 200 exponential and 200 SMA. I add these exponentials for 50 and the 200 for SMA because I usually use the 50 SMA line here, the solid line, and also I mostly use the solid 200 exponential. But sometimes some people I know that they use exponential, so I wanted to see those levels too. So these are just give me an idea while I'm trading. Okay, next one, I'm going to add 15 SMA and 9 SMA for short-term reversals. this 15, and I will do this red. And I also gonna add 9, which I make this one blue. And these 9 and 15 when I trade, I kind of look, this 9 and 15 is going under the 50 SMA or above the 50 SMA. And I also especially pay attention when the 9 and 15 is crossing the 50. Usually like morning times after second try or third try, if you see this, then you can see a lot longer move when cross the 50, either up or down. And also I'm gonna add the price line, so I will see where the price is going up and down. So for that, let's go back here. So this is under NOM tools, and it is NOM colored price line. So if you don't have this, then you need to search this colored price line under Explore Community here. Here it is. So it is non-color price line. So you're just gonna install this, and then you will see that on the list. So I click on this and I will leave this blue, light blue, and I don't change anything. And just save. So far, these are the indicators that we have added. And you see the color price line here. And I don't see it right now. That's normal. Sometimes it doesn't show after you start or close. It may start, or when the market open, it may start. But it is there. Okay, another one. We're gonna add the Vwap. That is volume based, and I will click on Vwap here, and I will do this a little bit light gray and with dotted lines. And we have that one too. So we got simple moving. Yeah, I think that is pretty much all the indicators that I have on the 1 minute. Open up again. So we got 50, 200 exponential, 200 simple, exponential 50, and SMA 15, SMA 9, and the price line and the Vwap. That's it. And for 500 volume bars. Let's create another tab and NQ. It will copy that what we did before. Now let's remove all these. Okay. So for the 500, I will change this from here, that 1 minute time period, to volume, and we will type 500 here. And the next thing I will do is change the candlestick type to line. Okay. And then we need to add some indicators here. This one we need to add Moving Average Wondercloud. When you install this, like the same way we did from Explore Indicators section, then you can come back here and then click on it, and then you will see this. Then we will change the line to 200. Let me double check my settings here. Okay, so this one we will do 1, and the slow length will be 200. And this is going to be the same weighted moving average. And the colors will be the same. And cloud opacity is 60. And the rest will be the same. And save. Now we have the colors with the clouds. And the next thing I'm gonna install here is the moving average. I'm gonna do 5 SMA and the 15 SMA. And also I'm gonna add cumulative delta. Okay, so moving averages, simple moving average, going to do 5. And the color I do yellow, something maybe a little bit bright. Okay, and then this is 5. I will make this less visible, around 36, 38, and the rest will be the same, and save. So we got this 5 SMA here. So the way I use this 5 SMA on this cloud, so let's say I enter the trade here when the color change. after I enter a trade or around this here, of course, this is not just because of the colors change I entered. I also should have good reasons to enter this trade right here. If the cross on the 50 on the 1 minute, or the price action on the 1 minute, or other time frames, and etc. So after I entered, I will try to ride the move till it kind of cross this 50 line here. I mean the 5 SMA line, and I kind of wait here what is doing around here. And usually if it just comes up and then comes back in, I kind of wait it to see, and then but if it comes and it comes back up again, I usually exit the trade. So this is something that for me to, for very short term, that try to keep myself in the trade till the price is crossing this 5 SMA. And also I will add 15 SMA. And this will be the same color, light blue, and everything else be fine. Click save. And this one here is I usually see the prices crossing this 15 line, and I will kind of change my idea, like being short or being long. For example, after the price is riding this here, around this here, around this here, it kind of ride here and try to break the 15. It couldn't. And then if I see like here start crossing, and then after that it is holding, and then crossing again, holding, it can give me an idea that the price is kind of coming over to the 200. But that's pretty much it. Just give me an idea, nothing else. I don't enter or exit because it just crossed the 15. It is just there that I know the price crossed the 15 SMA. And now we will add the cumulative delta. I think that is volume based. Yeah, right here. And on this here, I don't change anything. Same way they offered here, everything. I just click save. Then we have the delta here. Okay, so the 500 volume is pretty much everything that I have. Now I'm going to make this 1 minute underneath like that. In order to do that, you can just like grab the tab and then you can drag it right, left, up, side down, wherever you want. So I have the 1 minute on the bottom, and I have the 500 volume on the top. And on this one here, I also going to add NQ 5 minutes. And the the quick way to transfer all these, you can save this as a template. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute sample. We saved it. Now we can come back to here and we can just choose the 1 minute sample. And if you see like this, that means you need to auto fit to see the bars. And I need to change this to candlestick. And now we have the bars came, and I need to change to 5 minutes. So we have the 5 minutes, the same moving averages and everything. Then I will put this on the left here and make it smaller a little bit. Okay, so we have the 5 minute here. And I usually don't use the 9 and the 15 on the 5 because it is small, so it makes too much things on the screen. And you can add the day volume profile too. When you click on here, that it shows here. Right now it is not showing, but it will pop up there. So you can see the volume on the right side here. And on this one, 1 minute here, I did the same thing. Let's see. Yeah, we already have it here. So it should show here. And another thing I will do here is add trade mode right here, and also you can add the contract details. So we have buy, sell, join, ask, join, bid, and exit the market here. And I have the brackets here. Let's go over the brackets real fast. So I use the 220 stop loss, and here is the settings. You can give it a name, bracket name, whatever you want, and I just showed in as a dollar value. You can do ticks, you can do value, and type you need to choose TP and SL. And take profit, I set it 400, stop loss 220, and stop loss type stop. And auto break even, you can use it or not use it. So if you want to use it, you can make it on. And profit trigger 220, break even offset is 10. So that means when you enter the trade and you are positive, you are making money, and when you reach $220, it triggers and it will move your stop loss line to $10. So basically break even price that you don't have to pay for commissions to, or you can make this zero, you just pay commissions. But be careful on this 220. Sometimes the market is so moving fast, volatile, and this can be a problem, like because of the triggers, and then it will just exit your position and then continue move up, for example. So This is good, like if the market is not acting crazy, then you can protect yourself this way. And the another thing I show you is like I have too many brackets here, and if you want to delete that and try to figure out how, because you don't have anything to delete it, so you need to click on this gear and this bracket names. When you click on this and when you go over, then you will see this delete icon. When you click on it, you can delete whichever you want. So we got the bracket set. And I also have 3 more charts on this screen. So this right here is actually my main screen, which is 50-inch screen. So I will add one more, and I will add actually ES on this one. ES and select, and I will put this on the left and close this contract and trade mode. Add another one. And so we have 2 ES next to each other. I got 1 minute and I have 5 minutes. So keep this 1 minute here, and I'm gonna add 5 minutes on this one here. And I will hide the 15 and 9 on the 5. Okay. And that is the 1 minute. Make it a little bit more smaller. Right there, something like that. Okay. Okay, so I have the ES 5 minute and ES 1 minute. I don't trade ES, but I always keep an eye on the ES, what is it doing, and check the 50 line. It is breaking on the 5 or 1 minute. Yeah, it gives me an idea of the direction. Usually the NQ is a lot faster than ES, and sometimes one or another leads, so you kind of look at what's going on between the two. And I will put this 5 minutes. It's actually I gotta do this 5 minute inside this 1 minute bar, because I'm gonna add 15 here. So let's change this 5 minute to 15 minutes, and everything else is the same, and I'm gonna add the 5 minute here. Change this to 5, and I will put on this left to this here. Okay. So here is the 5, and I got the 1. Let's move this. And I make this delta a little bit more bigger. Something like that. And I can do my levels with this horizontal line. Let's say when I look at it here, I see a level right here, make a level like that, and I usually double click on it and click on this array, so it will be infinite to the right side, and save, continue. And while the price and delta is moving up and down, I just keep changing the location of this. And right here is the 1 minute entry here, so exit entry, I do it on this window here, and this one here I also add the day volume profile here. So the volume profile on the 5 and volume profile on the 1 minute and 5 minutes, and I don't use it on the rest. And I got the ES 1 minute, 5 minute, I got the 15 NQ on the very left. So this is my my first main screen. That's what I'm looking at on my 50-inch screen, and I have another 50-inch on my left, which I have bigger time frames like 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day, 4 hours, and 1 week. And I also have 10 minutes on that one, and the wicks. And I have another monitor on my right side that I have 1 minute, 2 minute, and 3 minutes from Thinkorswim, so I can see the 2 minute and the 3 minutes price action. And that is pretty much it. That's all my setup, and I hope this can help someone that gives you the some ideas and what I'm looking. And you need to be able to kind of look at the bigger and smaller time frames, but don't try to like look everything at the same time, because it's not possible. So the way I look at it is on my left I have my bigger time frames, then I know what is going on the 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then I move on to here, then I see my 5 minute and 15 minute that gives me a little bit more smaller time frame, the price action idea, and I put all this info on my head. And when I'm focused on the 1 minute price action, then all those info is also affects my decision. And also same time I will check the delta levels, and the 500 volume is what is it doing here, and look at the ES. And but the final is the decision maker is of course the price action on the 1 minute, and everything else is just give me an idea, but the final decision is the price action on the 1 minute here. So that is pretty much my thought process before I enter the trades.